Green Spring. My name is Vince Ainger. I am your host for this session. And my guests this afternoon are Courtney Bennett and Amy Loudon. They are both therapists. And I'm going to, they are from Intermissions.
Yes.
Courtney on my left and Amy. And I confess to you that I've heard of Intermissions, but know absolutely nothing about it. I'm going to start with you, Courtney. I'm going to let you start to inform our public what this is all about.
Well, we are part of the Intermissions Creative Arts Therapeutic Day program. We're located in the T level of Forest View. So if you know where the Wee Bowling lanes are, we're right next door to that. So we're a program that we have art therapy and music therapy. And folks find us for various reasons, but it's a great way to have folks come together to socialize, communicate, maybe talk about some similar experiences they have. And we do that through art and music. We find different ways to express any memories, stories, feelings that any folks might be having on a certain day.
I have heard that this is very good for people who are maybe experiencing some cognitive difficulties.
Yeah, we really try to focus on kind of reminiscence, capturing those memories. There's a lot of things that can come from those memories and kind of going down memory lane, and it's always nice to have those feelings. So we can find different ways through different types of music, genres, and then different types of art materials as well.
I'm going to give Amy a chance here. Amy, what do I hear when I come for a therapy session in music? During my professional career, eventually, you see, I became the old guy amongst my colleagues, and they would plan parties, and they would ask me, Vince, what kind of music do you like? And I'd ask them, do you have any Rudy Valley stuff? Kate Smith? That's kind of my thing, you see. But what do I hear when Sinatra would be good for me. What do we hear when we show up for a therapy session?
So you would hear a lot of that type of music. The music that I like to use with folks is their preferred music. So I take that music and apply it in different ways that's going to be therapeutic. So for example, in Intermissions, we're really focusing on socialization, we're focusing on reminiscing, and through music, you know, when you hear an old song, it often triggers memories associated with that time in your life when you might have heard that song, songs you may have had at your wedding or things like that. So that sparks a lot of good discussions. A lot of times we use a theme for our sessions. So for example, last week we had a session about love for Valentine's Day. So we did a lot of love songs, and people were able to share their experiences and really their ideas of what love is and how to express that.
Now, you see, I would start to cry. What do you do with an 82-year-old who starts to cry while you're in the middle of a therapeutic session here?
Yeah, that's okay.
It's all right.
We can support that. I try to learn what folks are comfortable with.
Sure.
Crying can be, you know, people have different experiences of what it feels like, especially in a big group. That can be sometimes a hard thing to do in front of other people. So just supporting it in the moment, and that's what we're trained to do as therapists.
Sure.
Yeah, and because our program space, it's to ourselves, it's a great space that's safe for everyone. There's not a lot of folks coming in and out, so folks can feel comfortable being there, being themselves, and really expressing in any way how they're feeling.
Now, you see, one of the whole, I have a good friend who taught art history, and it's one of the holes in my education, you see. There was something seriously wrong with Salvador Dali, wasn't there? And he would agree with that. And Picasso, he had his problems too. So tell me about the art therapy.
Art therapy, you don't need any background in art. You might have never picked up an art material before. And it's really just about discovering the material and how you yourself would apply it. We each have a unique style, whether you know it or not. I like to always say, folks say, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. That's a lie. Because I can hand you a paintbrush and you're going to paint however you want, and you're going to teach yourself that new technique. And we try and use we use formal art materials. So you have paint, drawing materials, and things like that. But we also like to try and find use found objects or recycled materials, so using them to build objects as well. So really experimenting with the materials and letting yourself take whatever path you want with that process.
Sure. I don't know if we have a graphic. There's a little bit of, I suppose, an advertisement, pardon me. And I'm going to, pardon me, Green Spring, I'm going to just read very quickly. Come together in a safe environment with other members of the community to explore our life changes. Music and art can allow us to experience, remember, and honor our memories in a positive way. Now, second Thursday of the month, between 3 p.m. and 4 p.m., it says here the HC classroom. But
Yes, this is a separate group that Amy and I are starting up.
okay, sure.
There's not a lot of, besides the Intermissions program, there really isn't other groups that use creative arts therapy, doesn't have music therapy or art therapy. So we're really trying to create a group that folks can experience that as well. And we came up with this group called Beyond Words. And our kind of motto is just to experience, remember, and honor. And using that same idea where we can reminisce about different experiences and life changes. There's a lot of things that transitions that folks here at Green Spring may be experiencing. Different lifestyle changes is probably the biggest thing that I can think of off the top of my head. So coming to a group where if they have anything they want to talk about, express frustrations, being happy, we can do that through music and art. And so we're just we're getting it started, trying to get the word out about this awesome group we're going to start.
Good. And you did mention the wee bowling area.
That is for the Intermissions program.
Sure, okay. Okay.
So this group is going to be held in a separate area.
All right. This sounds interesting. I don't know how much time we have, unless you have some things that you can add to all this conversation. I'm going to wind up doing card tricks, I think. What else would you like the community to know?
I think really about our group that we're trying to start with Beyond Words. We wanted to just kind of get more of the word out. If you're ever interested in learning what music therapy is or art therapy, just giving us a call. Our information's listed on the flyer, and we have that posted on the community boards as well. So folks will be able to find this information. So we really welcome people to give us a call, ask us questions, and we really want to hear from the community about what they want from creative arts. If there's different music therapy sessions, different art therapy sessions, so we can get more of that out into the community. I know we have a lot of creative folks here, so I know there's more that we can offer.
Yeah, there are a lot of very interesting and creative people, yes. I'm the son of a classical pianist.
Okay.
Also the son of a mathematician. Now, I caught on to the math, but not the music. And there is supposedly a relationship between the two, but I haven't caught on to that yet. So we're down to, I suppose, a minute or less, and I'm going to, again, I'm going to throw it back to you. Is there anything in closing that you'd like to? You're going to invite everyone in the community. Again, Beyond Words, which is a new thing, second Thursday of the month,
Yes.
From 3 to 4 p.m. in the HC classroom, but also the Intermissions, which is wee bowling. And that, as I recall, was that Monday through Thursday?
Yep, Monday through Thursday.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I thank you both for coming. This was very interesting, and now I have now come to meet Courtney and Amy, and who knows? Maybe I'll show up one day. So, thank you both for coming.
Thank you.
This is nice.